Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are gonna film a cute little makeup video today. This is gonna be my go-to glam, so something still pretty and like pink and feminine, but it's not gonna be like over the top creative. It's just what I do when I don't want to think about what to do with my makeup, if that makes any sense. Like when I don't want to put too much thought into it. Let's just say now that our hair is out of our face, first step is makeup prep always. Sometimes I change up what I do with my skin prep, but for the most part it's the same. I have this mini little like Laneige cream skin, so I usually take something like this or like a toner of some kind. I also use the Paula's Choice one or the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner, I think that's what it's called. That one's really nice. I like this one because it's a little bit more hydrating. It's like a toner and a moisturizer. And today I'm feeling like I want to do a little bit of a glowier base, so I apply some serums that I know give me like a glow. This is the Luma Hydro Bright Serum from Drunk Elephant. This one just makes my skin look so glowy, and it's vitamin C, so it's gonna help with brightening. One of my favorite serums is the Squalane and Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum from Biossance, so we're gonna use that too. And I think that's what I'm gonna do serum wise, because I feel like that's all I really need. But we're also gonna do a moisturizer mixed in with the Drunk Elephant Goldie Drops. I'm gonna take this Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream and I'm gonna put that on my face. And then I use the Drunk Elephant Goldie Drops. I don't need too much, so I feel like that's good enough. And I just kind of rub this in together. Hopefully this box fan is like not too loud because I need some sort of fan, but I turned off my ceiling fan because my ceiling fan makes like a weird rattling noise and I don't like listening to that in my videos. Like, are you kidding guys? Like, look at the skin. Oh my god. It's gorgeous. Sometimes I use two different primers and that's what I'm going to do today. So first we're going to use the Refi Glow and Sculpt Primer, and I put this on. I just like really like the way this one makes my skin look and feel. But I also sometimes need the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip to make my makeup like grip and like last. Okay, and after the Refi primer, I usually go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This one I feel like just makes my makeup last and really like grip, because you know it's the sticky kind of, not sticky, but like tacky kind of feel. I do alternate which foundation I use most of the time because I feel like I like different foundations for different looks, but today I'm feeling the House Labs one. This one is in the shade 160 Light Neutral, and usually I'll go in with like a denser brush like this. This one's from Morphe, and then I'll go in also after that with a sponge. I feel like I always say beauty blender, but I actually don't use like I do have a beauty blender, but like I don't use it as much. Like, this is a beauty blender, and then this is the Morphe sponge. I love the Morphe sponge. The Morphe sponge is my favorite. It's like $8, I think, and it is literally the best sponge ever. It's so good. I don't know if it's the shape or what, but I'm obsessed with it. I like this foundation because it doesn't feel heavy or anything, but it also gives good coverage. I feel like it's hard to find a good foundation that's not heavy feeling with good coverage still. Most of the time, a full coverage foundation is gonna feel like it's sitting super heavy on your skin, and I just hate the feel of that. Like, it makes me want to come home and just take everything off. Something I've been doing recently is doubling up on my concealer. So I usually just use a little bit of this Stay Naked concealer from Urban Decay right there, and then I'll take another one. This one is the Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop, and this one's in more like a neutral shade. The original one, like the first one I used, is also a neutral shade, but I feel like it pulls a little bit more warm on me. And I let that sit while I do my bronzer and contour. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario contour stick. This is in the shade Light Medium. I always do my forehead, my nose, sometimes under my lip. And my favorite brush of all time, which is the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. I'm looking in this eyeshadow palette right here in this mirror because I don't want to move you guys because I still want you to be able to have a good angle, but you're also right in front of my mirror, so we have to make do. The contour is looking beautiful. Then it's the hardest decision of doing my makeup, what blush I'm gonna use. Sorry, I had to fix these clips. But lately I've been on a road kick. This is in the shade Piggy or Perfect Pink by Makeup by Mario. I think if I'm gonna do my go-to glam for this look, I'm gonna do Perfect Pink by Makeup by Mario because I feel like this is the one I always pull for if I don't want to think too hard about what blush to do. Perfect Pink is just the most beautiful, stunning shade. I'm obsessed with it. I don't always put on my cream blush before I blend my concealer, but today we are. And then if I need more blush, I'll just go in with more after. Look how stunning that is. Like, I don't know if it's focusing. Guys, this is the best. Blush is my favorite part of doing my makeup though. Like, it's just my, oh, it's, like, I don't even have words for it. I always do my nose. You will never, ever, ever catch me not doing my nose. And people comment, don't do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, now we can blend in our concealer. I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender or sponge. Like I said, this is the Morphe one. Oh, it's just my favorite. I always put some on my eyelid too, just to prep for any eyeshadow we might do. Even if I don't do eyeshadow, I always do that. And then I just set it with whatever powder I'm using. I really like the combination of these two concealers. It's really, really pretty. One of my least favorite parts of doing my makeup is doing my brows. Like every single time I do my makeup, I dread doing my eyebrows. I also dread doing mascara. Like I like the way my lashes look when I have mascara on, but I hate the act of like doing it. Okay, now I take some translucent setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur translucent setting powder, and I take some on a powder puff. I like this one by Makeup by Mario, and I just put it right where I put that concealer. I don't care if baking is so like 2016, I still do it. Like every single time I do my makeup, I do it. And then I usually put some like right here, like under where I contoured. And then I usually do my chin because my chin gets so oily fast. Then I take a fluffier brush and I tap it into that translucent setting powder just a little bit. And I kind of dust it over that concealer on my eyelids. I kind of dust it over my brow too because I hate when I put on a brow pencil or something and it like is sliding off my face. Like that's so annoying. So I kind of just set my brow, any concealer that got in there, with a powder. Now time to do the brows. I'm just going to use this e.l.f. brow pencil and quickly fill in any areas that need filled in. I don't do anything like extravagant with my brows. Like that looks good enough to me. Okay, that's all I do for filling in my brows. And then I usually just take a brow gel. This is the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. And I just run that through those. And then for my go-to glam, usually what I do for my eyeshadow is nothing extravagant. I'm gonna take this shade and kind of mix them together and just put that right in the crease. And that's literally all I do for my eyeshadow. Like I just don't do any extravagant eyeshadow looks anymore. I feel like in high school I did a lot. I used to work at this movie theater and our uniforms were so ugly. So I would try to spice up my appearance by doing my makeup really like creative. And I would do like blue eyeshadow. I would do pink eyeshadow. I use the hell out of the James Charles Morphe palette. Like every single time I worked, that palette saw me. Sometimes I'll add a slight wing with a brown shadow. So I'm going to take this dark brown in the Makeup by Mario with Your Real Eyes palette and literally just do that. Like super, super simple. It's nothing. Ooh. It's nothing crazy. My lips are feeling so dry, so I'm gonna put on a lip balm and prep my lips for the lip gloss or lipstick we're gonna do. I just got this Summer Fridays birthday cake one. I'm obsessed with it. I was kind of concerned about the shimmer in it, but it's not like a glitter, it's like an actual shimmer, so I like it. Okay, I'm gonna dust off all of that excess powder under my eyes and right here, and I am gonna go in with another cream bronzer. I feel like the one I did before was just a contour, so it was a little bit of a cooler shade. I'm gonna go in with Ray from Ilia, and it just looks like this. I'm just gonna put that in the areas that I did the contour as well. So cheekbones, forehead. I'm usually a little bit sloppier with. I just feel like I don't need to blend it in as precise. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this cloud set from Kosas. This is literally broken. It like fell apart, but it's okay because I can still use it. And I'm just going to set any areas that get oily. The shade is a bit tan for me right now, but I'm just going to go in lightly with it so that it's not like making me more warm. I always do my forehead because my forehead I get so shiny fast. I feel like I don't get super oily, but I still do get a little bit right here and like my forehead, my chin. So I usually just put powder on those problem areas. For powder bronzer, I use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I put it in the same areas that I put the cream bronzer. And you totally don't have to double up on product like this. I just like setting my cream products with powder products. For blush, it's no surprise I'm going to use my Dior pink blush, and I'm going to dust that over where I put my blush earlier. Okay, I usually use a setting spray earlier in my makeup routine. I don't know why I haven't today, so I'm going to go in with Face Hack from Freck Beauty. I like doing a setting spray before I do my mascara and then after, but like I let it dry for a while first. For highlight, I don't like a super powdery highlight, so I usually go in with this Face and Body Glow from Dior. This is in the shade Universal, and I usually just take it on the back of my F4 brush, like the side that I usually do my cream blush with, and I put it wherever I want it. Usually, like sometimes I'll do up, but sometimes lately I've just been doing like right here. Like that's gorgeous. New there, and the nose, and a little bit on the chin today. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Okay, that fixed it. Then I'll go in with a powder highlight. This one is from Rare Beauty. It's also broken, but I just go with my finger. This is in the shade Enlighten. I just do a little bit like that and blend it with my finger. I just like when I smile for it to like look glowy. But I hate when I'm taking a picture or something and I look and it's gray. I cannot find my good eyelash curler, and it is the eyelash curler that I swear by. It's the Shiseido one, and I'm so bummed that I can't find it because it's literally so good. I think this one I took from my sister. I think it's just like the Ulta brand one. But I always curl my lashes. If I don't have an eyelash curler on me, like I just feel like I can't do my makeup. Okay. Then I alternate what mascaras I use. Always, like sometimes I'll just grab the closest one. This one is the Sephora Size Up one. I always double up on mascaras too. Like I feel like I use two a lot. This is Say. This is a Say one. I think they might have a brown and a black one. This one's a black one. I used to wear strip lashes all the time. Like strip lashes and me went way back. Like every single day that I did my makeup, I would have to put on a thick strip lash. And actually a few days ago, my sister sent me a Snapchat memory, and I had the most thick, insane, intense lashes they were on, I know they were from Amazon. I loved those lashes, but like looking at it now, I'm like, oh my god, they were actually so intense. And like the fact that I would wear those with just like an everyday makeup look, like it wasn't even like a dramatic eye. Sometimes I feel like for a dramatic eye I do need more of an intense lash or like just like a bolder lash, but these lashes, guys, they were crazy. Okay, onto the lips. I'm gonna take this Sephora collection lip liner. It's in the shade Dress to the 90s and line my lips. If you're against overlining your lips, I don't think this is the place for you because I have to overline my lips. And I do have filler, but low-key, I think most of it's dissolved by now. And I'm contemplating getting more. For my like go-to glam lip, I usually just take like a nude or like a nude pink and line my lips with that. I also really like NYX's natural lip liner. That one's gorgeous. But right now I'm just taking the other side of a Makeup by Mario one and I'm using the brush side. And then I actually might double up on liner. Okay, I actually really like the way that turned out. Then the hardest part is deciding what lip color I want to do. But for this one, since it's my go-to glam, we're going to do my favorite lip of all time, which is NARS Dolce Vita in the Air Matte one. This formula is the best. It looks like this. It's so good. It stays on all day long. Like, you will not have to reapply this for hours. Sometimes I wait for that to dry and then I do a gloss, but I don't know if I'm feeling a gloss today. Okay, usually I don't do bottom mascara like on a daily basis. I do it sometimes, but I feel like right now I might need a little bit. So I'm taking this brown mascara from Dior just because I don't want anything like intense. Okay, I just curled my lashes again and added a bit more mascara. And now I'm gonna take my hair down and I'm finished with my makeup today. This is my tried and true go-to glam. This makes me feel so pretty and it's so easy. Like, I feel like it doesn't take that much time. Like, I could do this in probably 10 minutes, but I mean, I like taking my time with it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little makeup tutorial slash my go-to glam. Let me know if you want more makeup videos, and I have another vlog coming soon, so you'll see that too. Bye.